Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead season 11, episode 13. We're progressing, for this last season of The Walking Dead. During the week I was like, maybe you're gonna have to stop to talk about the show, how it's promoted, what is happening around the show into each intro. Like, that's it, you said what you said about the fact that, in your opinion, in my opinion, I'm gonna come back to talking about myself like that. In my opinion, they are not promoting this last season well, they are not doing enough to honor the show, to honor the characters, to honor also the fans who are there since a long time, since the beginning, who are so supportive and also so active on social medias and stuff like that. So I was like, that's it, you said what you said, stop talking about that, that's enough. Also stop talking about the fact that on the platform AMC Plus, they have really issues to put these episodes, and it's a real proof of the fact that they are not really taking care of this final season of the show. I thought that, and during this week they announced us that we would have a spin-off with Maggie and Negan. I'm not against it, this idea, to have these two characters in a spin-off. It's not gonna be a spin-off like for a lot of seasons. I think that it's a one-shot, only that, but still with these two characters. It's bad. The spin-off on itself, why not? Really, again, why not? You know how much I love these two characters. You know also that I love their relationship and how it evolved, all of the conflicts that they have and the fact that it's so disturbing for the two of them to work together or not. So why not? But it's bad to announce it right now, like episode 13 of the final season. They are already announcing us that, like they already announced us that we are gonna have a spin-off with Daryl and Carol. Like, you're telling already who is gonna survive to this final season, so we don't have any doubts, about that. We don't have any suspense about that. We are not in tension anymore for these characters. Like right now, during the action of the show, Negan disappeared. So really, we don't have any suspense about that, about who is gonna survive. We know already that these four characters, these four main characters are gonna survive, and we know already what is gonna happen to them because you already told us the synopsis of these spin-offs. So we already know that they're gonna survive, we already know what they're gonna do. That's bad. That's bad for the timing of this announce. That's really bad. There is no suspense anymore. And for me it's also bad because for how you are writing this last season, for sure it's gonna impact, it. Like, the fact that you're making that announce, now I'm gonna watch all of the scenes between these two characters thinking of that. And I think in fact that they did it like that. And it's bad because before that I thought that all of the scenes that you created between these two, it was really to make a conclusion for that big narrative arc that we have since Glenn died. Like, it was really something which shocked so many fans, like all of the fans in fact, and which had a consequence, an impact on all of the seasons after that. It was such a big thing that you created it like a narrative arc on itself, and the conclusion of that narrative arc was going, with these two characters, with their relationship, how it evolved. So I thought that this relationship was great to have that written like that. I thought that it was so good and all. And now to know that you created that spin-off and that in fact you're creating their relationship right now because you want that spin-off with these two main characters that all of the fans loved, so you're creating a situation for having them together, working together. it's bad. It's bad because it's destroying all of the things that I thought that you were doing right during this season. In fact, you're just using these characters to have this spin-off. You wanted to use again these characters because you know that they're gonna function into a spin-off, like the fans are gonna follow them into the spin-off, you're gonna make money with them into a spin-off, so that's why you're creating that with these two. It's bad. Really, how they're promoting stuff with this season, I don't understand. I really don't understand it. Because if you would have announced it at the end of the season, we would have had the suspense of are they gonna die or not, are they gonna survive or not, what is gonna happen to them until the end. And we wouldn't have this impression that you are just using the characters right now, creating situations to have the spin-off and to make more money with these characters that people love and that you want to use a little longer. That's my opinion about it. And again, for me, it's another proof of how badly they are promoting that final season. They fucking don't care about this season anymore, which is bad, which is really bad because it was written this final season. The writers, they are making their jobs right, really, they are doing everything right in my opinion. I said it for the last episode, I really loved them a lot and I found again, you know, I was excited again for this show, for these characters and stuff like that. They have good ideas, they are doing that right. The episode with Eugene was really well filmed, like it's so good, that final season, and you don't know how to promote it about the fact that it's final season. You're not promoting it like that. You're making a lot of mistakes with your platforms, with your how you are broadcasting it. You are making a lot of mistakes with how you are promoting the spin-offs. The timing is just weird and bad. It's making me mad because again the show itself is great and deserves better. And it's making me even more angry and angrier because of the fact that I don't understand why these choices. I don't understand, like, for me there is a real issue with the marketing team, you know. In fact, the writers, they are perfect for this final season and the marketing team is destroying all of that. I'm sorry that I spent so many times during this intro talking about it and not talking about the show. Normally I'm talking about what happened during the last episode, what we learned and all of that. If you want to have my opinion about that, go watch the review that I made after it. But right there, really, each time I need that intro to talk about new stuff that happened around the show and which are not good when the show itself is so good. And I want to talk about it because I want to have your opinion also about it. Are you feeling the same? Are you seeing it also? Because me, it's weird also because you know that I'm someone who is avoiding spoilers like hell. Like, I'm not watching trailers for episodes, promotional pictures, I'm not searching for any information about the casting, about the story, the stuff like that. Like, really, I'm avoiding all of the spoilers that I can, and still that news, you know, about the spin-off came to me and made me mad. Not the spin-off itself. Again, I'm gonna watch it, surely. I'm not sure that I'm gonna react to it, but I'm gonna watch it and I'm sure that I'm gonna appreciate it. But the announce made me mad. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you can have these episodes of The Walking Dead for the last season. Each time you're gonna have them on Patreon one day sooner and with an extended all-for reaction part if you can be interested to support me, because I'm a little reactor. So if you want to support me, even if it's just for 1 month, you know, you can. It's on my Patreon. Let's go for this episode, which is gonna be great, I'm sure of it. I'm mad, but not at the show itself, not at the characters and stuff like that. I'm mad at AMC and how they are promoting it.
What are we at?
Good one. You're leaving, Lydia. It's for Maggie.
Okay. Shoot your shot.
Need an escort? It's a long walk, you know. Might get bored. That's all.
Someone hurt.
Nobody we know. Hold where you are!
Who are you?
Don't.
Devil.
They're slaughtering. You go now.
Poor guy. No, he's dead, he's dead. Liars, he said, devils, they are slaughtering them. Who? Who is doing that and to who? The Commonwealth, I think, but he's doing that to who?
We're not going.
Maggie, she died waiting for our help.
We're barely home.
His people?
Someone we know must have sent it. Could be from the Commonwealth or Georgia.
Or it could be
Yeah.
Tech. We go to
I have
help
to know where you are.
Tech.
What happened to taking me and whoever was in need? Being outnumbered has never stopped you before.
Should have. That's exactly what my mother would have targeted. And I helped. I'm not letting it happen to someone else.
Lydia.
So you're not leaving. I have to help these people first.
Good girl. You wanna go with them?
You take over at the halfway mark.
Ah.
How long does talk?
This
I'll
time?
always tell you. As long as it takes. Hold down for it while I'm gone.
With who? Like, who is staying right there? How many of them?
Why don't you want that home? Commonwealth. Because we can get by without it. Why do we have to just get by? It's only temporary. You know, before the fall, I lived on a farm with my family and my dad.
We're gonna talk about the farm.
Corporate farm developers started knocking on our doors trying to buy us out. We also knew the drought would end, the farm would become profitable again, and all they had to do was outlast us. And guess what happened? The drought ended. We got back on our feet. What's your dad like the food problem? If they'd seen us take it, they would have known we needed them. We never left us alone.
The cattle robbery.
I'm not sure that you really can compare the situations.
Getting by is what I've been forced to do my whole life. Hurts. What was your bet? Asked everyone what they wanted instead of deciding for them. Is that what I'm doing? Those people have not been tested for 10 years. Do you want to be there when they are?
Being tested, you're calling it like that?
I just want things to be the same every day.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say it's a Commonwealth, and not anymore. It was the Commonwealth. That was a good screamer. I didn't see it coming. Oh.
There were a lot of stunned faces when I asked all of you to sit by a stranger today, and I'm still seeing a lot of awkwardness with the arrangement. You know from the people you found, from the ones you could rely upon, that it didn't matter that you were strangers beforehand, did it?
It's great
They
to
were not
see him
bound by
preaching,
blood,
you
but
know.
strangers
We can
became
see that he loves
warm
that,
friends.
and
They became family. And if you strip yourselves of the superficial labels, what do we do? Where do I live? How much money do I have?
he's
And make
really
this
making a
person
preach
like
about
size as you see
the difference
yourself.
between the outside world, the
When
inside
we
world,
learn
but
how
also
the world
the old
works,
system, the new system.
cannot, we must always remember the thread, for that is what makes us try. It makes us forgive. It makes us. Us.
Was expecting no more. Fire and brimstone, I guess.
Now he's at peace. Yes.
What about Alexandria?
Well, Commonwealth's pouring more manpower and resources than we to help
So you left Alexandria.
They asked me to review their intake policies. Now we're reaching out and bringing in people who need help.
The Lord's will.
Yeah.
They're gonna do that, you know, with each people of Alexandria to offer them stuff one by one.
There's a group of about 40 people holed up in an apartment complex in the western border of Virginia.
Ah!
We want to make first contact and offer them help. It's a religious group. Also, my boss Carl's will be with us. He's a little, what do you say? His heart's in the right place.
Sorry to interrupt.
Thank you, Jesse.
Jesse, you're a member of the Commonwealth, not of this group. They slaughtered them. You are talking about your guys slaughtering these people, not his people.
I can feel that. That rush. You're gonna change lives.
You.
Even you too, Jesse.
It doesn't look friendly.
You don't think so?
No.
If they're angry, it just means they're afraid. When they meet you, they won't be. I cannot wait to watch you two do your thing.
No. Do you think?
He going in with us?
He usually does, yeah. He's not going to do any of the talking.
You sure?
It's better like that.
Just a chirp away. Sergeant Crow, do you copy? Over. It's all good.
It's an act. You know him, he seems so
Places like that
hypocrite.
usually have some old man with a shotgun inside. Practically screams, do not disturb.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, is everything all right?
I'm not so sure about this.
No, because your plan is shit, and I don't want to die.
Ooh, Gabriel is talking real.
I've done it before. We'll do it again. It's not up for discussion. I need you to trust that I know what I'm
Let's go.
Jesse, you seem like a good lad following him.
doing. Hey, easy.
Since how long are you
Bring that.
working with that guy?
Hello. My name is Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
We come from a community called the Commonwealth.
Okay, the cross. That's why you said that it was a religious one.
Our people left these where you would find them. The chicken's a little rubbery, but does the job. We have more back at our camp.
Alpha? Looking good.
Weapons.
Oh,
Nah.
it's kind of a bitch to take off.
Just the four of you?
A
There's a
camp.
group of peacekeepers nearby, waiting for us to check in.
Yes, tell him the truth. Are you the boss of that group, girl? I love her attitude, you know, her cosplay.
Can't be too safe now, can we?
Pictures and lights are really good for this episode so far. Army? Okay.
Seats.
Is the leader. He seems a little severe. We're gonna say it like that.
No, it's a bit like the old world. 50,000 people live there, and have a functioning government, protected walls.
Soldiers
Also.
and churches too, I take it. Hey, Father, let's say this place is like the old world. Then they have to have hookers too. Right? And gambling?
We didn't see it.
I haven't seen any of
That's where we live.
You just let us in? That easy?
No, it's...
Oh, his eyes!